There have been many changes during the rule of King Charles III, but Prince William's latest decision was the most shocking. There are many rumors going around about what caused the royal family to make this sudden change, which has put them in a tough spot and made people want to know what's really going on behind closed doors. As the situation gets more tense, everyone is left wondering what could have made William do something so big. Come with us as we talk about William's tough choice that made Queen Camilla cry. But before we talk about Prince William's choice, it's helpful to know a bit about him, Queen Camilla, and their ties to the throne. Prince William, the oldest son of King Charles III and Princess Diana, was born while his grandmother, Queen Elizabeth II, was still on the throne. He attended some of the UK's top schools, including Wetherby School, Ludgrove School, and Eton College. He later studied at the University of St. Andrews, where he earned a degree in geography and met his future wife, Catherine Middleton. After university, William went through intense training at the Royal Military Academy Sandhurst before serving in the Blues and Royals Regiment. In 2008, he graduated from the Royal Air Force College, Cranwell, and joined the RAF Search and Rescue Team in 2009. His passion for helping others led him to work as a full-time pilot for the East Anglian Air Ambulance from July 2015 for 2 years. Alongside his military career, William also takes on a lot of royal duties and charity work. He's involved in organizations like Tusk Trust, Centrepoint, The Passage, Wales Air Ambulance, and London's Air Ambulance Charity. Through the Royal Foundation, he focuses on key causes like mental health, conservation, homelessness, and supporting emergency workers. In a big step towards environmental sustainability, Prince William launched the Earthshot Prize in 2020. This $50 million initiative is designed to encourage innovative solutions to help protect the planet over the next decade. Recognizing his growing responsibilities, William was given the title Duke of Cambridge just before his wedding to Catherine Middleton in April 2011. When his father, King Charles III, ascended to the throne on September 8, 2022, William also became the Duke of Cornwall and Rothesay and was officially named the Prince of Wales the very next day. Now let's take a moment to look at some of his achievements. As the Duke of Cambridge, William was granted several prestigious titles, including Earl of Strathern and Baron Carrickfergus, on the day of his wedding in April 2011. After the wedding, William and Catherine embarked on a memorable tour of Canada that summer. Their trip was praised as a huge success by BBC journalist Nicholas Witchell, who noted the couple's involvement in activities like tree planting and street hockey. Their warmth and down-to-earth approach won the hearts of Canadians, boosting both their popularity and support for the monarchy in Canada. The couple's ambassadorial duties didn't stop there. In 2012, they represented the royal family at the London Summer Olympics, attending events and interacting with athletes and fans. In September 2013, William and Catherine embarked on a major tour to Singapore, Malaysia, Tuvalu, and the Solomon Islands to celebrate the Queen's Diamond Jubilee. William also marked a milestone in his royal duties that year when he conducted his first investiture ceremony at Buckingham Palace in October. In April 2014, Prince William and Catherine took their adorable son George on a royal tour of New Zealand and Australia, charming audiences with their grace and warmth. Later that August, William and Catherine, along with Prince Harry, attended World War I commemorations in Belgium, paying their respects to the fallen soldiers. In December of the same year, the couple made a diplomatic trip to New York and Washington, D.C., where William gave a powerful speech at the World Bank, speaking out against illegal wildlife trade, showing their dedication to important global issues. Their tireless commitment to their royal duties and genuine care for others has made William and Catherine beloved both at home and around the world. In 2015 and 2016, William undertook several official visits to Asian countries like Japan, China, Bhutan, and India. His visit to mainland China was particularly significant, as he was the first royal to visit in nearly 30 years. Despite facing some criticism over his work ethic, William stayed focused on his royal responsibilities, emphasizing his dedication to being a hands-on dad and his role in air ambulance services. In 2017, William and Catherine visited France, Poland, Germany, and Belgium, strengthening ties between the UK and Europe post-Brexit. The following year, in January 2018, they traveled to Sweden and Norway, continuing to bolster diplomatic relations. In June 2018, William toured Jordan, Israel, and Palestine, where he worked to promote peace and understanding in the region. Then, in October 2019, the couple made a historic trip to Pakistan, the first royal visit in 13 years. The visit was seen as a success, improving diplomatic relations with Pakistan and spotlighting their shared commitment to tackling climate change and promoting quality education. Prince William's extensive travels and diplomatic efforts have played a key role in strengthening international relations and promoting important global issues. By November 2020, it came to light that William had contracted COVID-19 back in April, but kept it under wraps to avoid causing public panic. According to reports from the Daily Telegraph, he experienced significant illness and was isolated from his family. However, other sources suggested that he wasn't severely ill and continued with his royal duties as much as possible. Later that year, William and Catherine went on a royal train tour across England, Scotland, and Wales to honor communities and charities that made remarkable contributions during the difficult year of 2020. While Prime Minister Boris Johnson supported the tour, Scotland's First Minister Nicola Sturgeon criticized it due to ongoing travel restrictions. In May 2021, as Lord High Commissioner to the General Assembly of the Church of Scotland, William and Catherine toured the country. The couple also made their debut at the G7 summit in Cornwall in June of that year. In March 2022, they traveled to Belize, the Bahamas, and Jamaica as part of the Queen's Platinum Jubilee celebrations. During the trip, public calls for reparations for slavery gained attention, and protesters voiced their concerns. At the unveiling of the National Windrush Monument in London, William used the occasion to reflect on the tour, condemning the racism faced by the Windrush generation and other minority communities in Britain. In May 2022, William attended the state opening of Parliament for the first time as a Councillor of State, during which his father, King Charles III, delivered the Queen's speech on behalf of Queen Elizabeth II. On 8 September 2022, Queen Elizabeth II sadly passed away, leading to the ascension of William's father as King Charles III. The very next day, William was officially named the Prince of Wales by his father. This new title stirred public debate in Wales, with people holding differing views. By 17th of September, a petition to abolish the title had gained over 30,000 signatures, reflecting strong opinions. However, a YouGov survey showed that 66% of respondents supported William receiving the title, while 22% opposed it. On 30th of October, Plaid Cymru's leader, Elin Jones, suggested that a formal investiture for William as Prince of Wales might not be necessary from a constitutional standpoint, indicating shifting attitudes in modern Wales. Kensington Palace echoed this by stating that there were no plans for an investiture at the moment. As the eldest son of the British monarch, William also inherited the Duchy of Cornwall, a significant source of wealth, valued at around $760 million. This provides him with considerable financial resources and enhances his influence both within the royal family and across society. On 27 September 2022, the newly appointed Prince and Princess of Wales, William and Catherine, made their first official visit to Wales, stopping in Anglesey and Swansea, where they were warmly greeted by local communities. By November 2022, William had met with Welsh First Minister Mark Drakeford to discuss key issues affecting Wales. Their first visit to Falmouth as the Duke and Duchess of Cornwall came in February 2023, where they engaged with locals and learned more about the area's history and culture. In March 2023, William embarked on a solo trip to Poland, meeting with both Polish and British troops, as well as Ukrainian refugees. He also had discussions with Polish President Andrzej Duda, focusing on strengthening diplomatic relations between the two nations. In October 2023, Prince William and Catherine made a public statement condemning the Hamas-led assault on Israel, underscoring their commitment to peace and stability in the region. Following this, in February 2024, Prince William visited the British Red Cross headquarters, where he interacted with humanitarian aid workers assisting civilians affected by the Israel-Gaza conflict. He issued a strong statement, supported by the UK government, calling for an immediate cessation of hostilities and advocating for humanitarian aid to reach those in need. Later in February, Prince William chose to withdraw from attending a Thanksgiving service for his godfather, Constantine II of Greece, due to a personal matter. However, he visited the Western Marble Arch Synagogue to address concerns about rising anti-Semitism and the humanitarian crisis in the Middle East, reaffirming his commitment to promoting tolerance and understanding across communities. As for Queen Camilla, she was born and raised in East Sussex and South Kensington. After a diverse education, including studies in England, Switzerland, and France, she married British Army officer Andrew Parker Bowles in 1973. Their marriage ended in 1995, but her relationship with Prince Charles continued. Their long-standing romance, which attracted significant media attention, culminated in their marriage in 2005 at Windsor Guildhall, followed by a blessing at St. George's Chapel. When Charles became king on 8 September 2022, following Queen Elizabeth II's passing, Camilla took on the role of Queen Consort. Their coronation at Westminster Abbey on 6 May 2023 was a global event. As Queen Consort, Camilla remains actively involved in various public engagements and serves as a patron for numerous charities and organizations. Since 1994, Camilla has been a passionate advocate for raising awareness about osteoporosis, a cause dear to her heart. Her commitment to this issue, which has garnered widespread recognition, is just one of the many social causes she supports. In addition to her work on osteoporosis, she has tirelessly campaigned on a range of societal issues. But how has she managed to balance these responsibilities? And did any of them suffer? Upon becoming the Duchess of Cornwall, Camilla was granted high status in the British Order of Precedence, second only to Queen Elizabeth herself. In other Commonwealth realms like Canada, Australia, and New Zealand, she typically ranks 5th or 6th in precedence, following key figures like the Queen, the relevant Viceroy, the Duke of Edinburgh, and the Prince of Wales. A special adjustment made by Queen Elizabeth further secured Camilla's place within the royal family, placing her in 4th position for private events behind only the Queen, Princess Anne, and Princess Alexandra. This royal acknowledgement of Camilla's role was reinforced shortly after her marriage when the Queen lent her the Greville Tiara, a precious heirloom, and conferred upon her the Royal Family Order of Elizabeth II. These symbols of acceptance solidified Camilla's importance in official royal functions. Clarence House, the official residence of Charles, became her home after their marriage, and the couple often retreated to locations like Birkhall for holidays and Highgrove House for family gatherings. Despite her royal duties, Camilla has managed to maintain a balance between her responsibilities and personal life. She continues to keep Rye Mill House, where she lived from 1995 to 2003, as a retreat for private moments with her children and grandchildren, reflecting her dedication to family and tradition. On April 9, 2012, marking the 7th anniversary of her marriage, the Queen honored her with the Royal Victorian Order, recognizing her service to the royal family. Camilla's ability to juggle her numerous responsibilities with grace demonstrates her resilience and commitment to both public service and family life, earning her admiration from many. 3 years later, in 2015, Prince Charles took a touching step to honor his wife by spearheading the creation of the Duchess of Cornwall Inn in Poundbury Village. This charming establishment, which opened its doors in 2016, symbolized the enduring love and respect between Charles and Camilla. As a further demonstration of trust and recognition, on June 9, 2016, the Queen appointed Camilla as a member of the British Privy Council, underscoring her growing significance within the royal family. On January 1, 2022, Camilla was honored with the title of Royal Lady of the Most Noble Order of the Garter, one of the highest distinctions in British society. However, just a month later, on February 14, 2022, she faced a personal health challenge when she tested positive for COVID-19, days after Prince Charles had also been diagnosed. Both Camilla and Charles had received their initial COVID-19 vaccines in February 2021, which likely aided their recovery. From 2005 to 2022, Camilla undertook a remarkable 3,886 engagements, demonstrating her dedication to her royal duties and various charitable causes. Her tireless work has left a lasting impact on countless individuals. Camilla officially assumed the title of Queen Consort on September 8, 2022, when her husband, Charles III, ascended to the throne following the passing of Queen Elizabeth II. Shortly after Charles's succession, Camilla introduced a new position within the royal household, the Queen's Companion. This role was designed to offer more relaxed support during official engagements, without the traditional responsibilities of a lady-in-waiting such as managing correspondence or daily schedules. Despite testing positive for COVID-19 again on February 13, 2023, which led to the postponement of several public engagements, Camilla continued her royal duties. She stood by King Charles's side as they were crowned together on May 6, 2023 at Westminster Abbey, marking a historic moment for the royal family. Just over a month later, on June 16, 2023, Buckingham Palace shared the exciting news that King Charles III had appointed Queen Camilla to the prestigious Order of the Thistle, in recognition of her dedication and service to the monarchy. Shortly after, on July 5, 2023, Camilla accompanied Charles to a national service of thanksgiving at St. Giles's Cathedral, where he was honored with the Honours of Scotland. In a departure from tradition, it was revealed that Camilla would not receive a parliamentary annuity, with her activities instead being funded through the sovereign grant. This decision emphasized her commitment to modernizing the monarchy and embracing a sustainable way of service. The dynamics between Queen Camilla and Prince William have also evolved over time, despite initial tensions. Prince William reportedly harbored resentment toward his stepmother in the early years, attributing her to the breakdown of his father, King Charles III's marriage to his mother, the late Princess Diana. William's disapproval was once profound, given the emotional weight of his parents' divorce. However, over the years, William and Camilla have developed a more professional and amicable relationship. While they are not considered close, their connection has improved, particularly as they both supported their respective spouses through personal and health challenges. Royal expert Hilary Fordwich shared insights into this evolution, noting that William's initial disdain has gradually shifted to respect for Camilla's unwavering commitment to her royal duties and the happiness she brings to King Charles. Though the relationship between William and Camilla has matured, the same cannot be said for Prince Harry. Harry has been vocal about his issues with Camilla, accusing her of exploiting him and his family for her own public relations agenda. Despite these differences, Prince William's growing recognition of Camilla's role in the royal family reflects a deeper understanding and appreciation of her contributions and the stability she provides to his father. A recent report following comments made by Christopher Anderson, the author of The King, sheds light on the initial meeting between the Duchess of Cornwall and Prince William, which was described as anything but warm. Anderson revealed that Camilla felt the need to gather her courage before confronting William, given the criticism she faced for her perceived role in the dissolution of Charles's marriage to the late Princess Diana. Their affair, which began in the late 1970s and continued into the early 1980s while both were still married to other people, has remained a source of controversy. Anderson recounted that during their long-awaited encounter at Clarence House, Camilla appeared visibly shaken and even required a vodka and tonic to calm her nerves. This apprehension was understandable, considering her awareness of her part in the breakdown of William's parents' marriage. Despite the public scrutiny surrounding their interactions, William maintained a composed demeanor during their first meeting, keeping his emotions in check. According to Anderson, Camilla and William have always been respectful toward each other. A significant factor contributing to their cordial relationship is Camilla's decision not to influence or guide William in any way. Despite her public persona, she is not viewed as a maternal figure and did not play a heavy role in raising her own children. Anderson emphasized that Camilla would never interfere in Charles's relationship with his sons, respecting the boundaries that exist between them. While Camilla's approach to discipline within the royal family is subtle yet effective, she is known for discreetly communicating her observations about perceived shortcomings in both Prince William and Prince Harry to King Charles. Experts note that Camilla does not passively stand by when she witnesses the heir to the British throne disrespecting her husband. Reports indicate that clashes between Charles and William are not uncommon, as their contrasting leadership styles often lead to disagreements. Nevertheless, Camilla is acutely aware of the boundaries that must be maintained within the royal household and is not hesitant to assert them when necessary. British broadcaster Helen Ard has highlighted the strained relationship between Prince William and his father, Prince Charles, noting that they often find themselves at odds due to differing views on various issues. Their distinct approaches to leadership further contribute to the conflicts between them. Despite these challenges, Camilla, the Duchess of Cornwall, remains a steadfast presence within the royal family. attending significant events like the Thanksgiving service for the Queen's 70-year Platinum Jubilee at St. Paul's Cathedral in London. Her grace and poise in navigating the complexities of royal relationships continue to earn her admiration and respect from both within and outside the monarchy. Art elaborated further, stating that William tends to consider matters carefully, respond swiftly, and is less prone to emotional reactions, in contrast to Charles, who is more emotionally driven and often struggles with decision-making and following his heart. As a steadfast support for King Charles, Queen Camilla consistently ensures that Prince William is mindful of any potential disrespect towards his father when appropriate. Notably, Prince William and Queen Camilla currently share a relatively amicable relationship, acknowledging each other's strengths and understanding that despite their differing views on certain protocols, they need to provide mutual support. Art emphasized that they must navigate challenges together even during times of ill health. In contrast, the relationship between Prince Harry and Queen Camilla remains strained. Despite the apparent improvement in the dynamic between William and Camilla over the years, Harry has expressed negative sentiments towards her in his 2023 memoir, Spare. This tension between Harry and Camilla is rooted in past conflicts and differences in opinion, leading to a lack of trust and understanding between them. The strained relationship between Harry and Camilla has created challenges for the royal family, as they must navigate delicate situations while maintaining a sense of unity. Despite the underlying tensions within the royal family, efforts have been made to improve relationships. However, navigating these dynamics remains complex and difficult. The relationship between Prince William and Queen Camilla has baffled many, especially given the recent unexpected moves by Prince William that reportedly caused considerable distress to Queen Camilla. Following his ascension to the throne in September 2022, King Charles passed the esteemed title of Duke of Cornwall to Prince William, a role steeped in a royal tradition that spans 700 years. Recently, Prince William announced a significant change in the integrated annual report released on July 24th, which left Queen Camilla heartbroken. This change involved the removal of her sister, Annabel Elliot, from the royal payroll. Annabel Elliot, a distinguished interior designer and sister to Queen Camilla, has been dismissed from her position, marking a notable shift in the operations of the Duchy of Cornwall for the first time in nearly 2 decades. The latest accounts reveal that Annabel Elliot will not receive compensation for her services during the 2023-2024 period. This decision stems from Prince William's initiative to streamline and modernize the financial practices of the duchy since he assumed management. Sources have informed The Telegraph that the decision to discontinue Miss Elliot's employment was not a reflection of her work quality. At 75 years old, Annabel Elliot has received several £100,000 for her services over the past 20 years, during which she has played a crucial role in decorating and updating the Duchy holiday cottage portfolio across Cornwall, Wales, and the Isles of Scilly. Prince William's decision to remove her from the payroll has generated considerable discussion within royal circles, as she has been a trusted and vital contributor, providing invaluable interior design services that have significantly enhanced many properties within the Duchy's extensive portfolio. Queen Camilla is deeply saddened by this decision, as Annabel's absence will leave a noticeable void in the management and aesthetic appeal of the Duchy's properties. The royal family's dynamics are undoubtedly affected by this change, with tensions running high as the implications of Prince William's decision continue to unfold. The departure of Annabel Elliot has brought about a significant shift in the management structure, stirring up considerable debate and impacting Queen Camilla personally, especially given her strong emotional connection with her sister. Reports suggest that Queen Camilla has been affected by the outcome, with images of her in tears illustrating the personal toll this decision has taken on her. Annabel Elliot's contributions to the Duchy have been widely recognized and valued, particularly her expertise in interior design, which has greatly enhanced the functionality and aesthetics of numerous Duchy properties. Her removal has raised concerns about the future direction of property management within the Duchy and its broader operational implications. As the Duke of Cornwall, Prince William is dedicated to implementing a more modern and efficient management strategy for the Duchy. While the decision to part ways with Annabel Elliot is undoubtedly difficult, it demonstrates his commitment to aligning the Duchy's financial practices with contemporary standards and ensuring transparency. Recent financial reports indicate that the choice not to compensate her for her services is part of a larger initiative to reassess and optimize expenditures. Through such challenging decisions, Prince William aims to secure the long-term viability and integrity of the duchy as the royal family adapts to changing times and evolving responsibilities. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and click on the next video on your screen.